Hey guys, welcome back and welcome if you're new. This is my Artsy Wednesday video, and what we are going to be doing today is I'm going to be working on this diamond painting that I have started, and this section right here is what I have gotten done, and it's three horses. I'll have to, whoops. Let me grab my tweezers here so I can get that one over where it's supposed to be at. It's been a while since I've worked on this one. And I would like to get it finished because I would like to get it done definitely before December, because I want to give it to my mom for Christmas. So I know I have time to do it. So what I have here is a tray, and because I have my colors in these little containers, and I have the color number, and then I have these flags here, and on these colors I've indicated according to the table and everything. See, 451 is H. So any place on here that says H, well, that's what this color goes. So I've got these little papers kind of covering the area, and what I'll do is I'll take one of these off, and I will just work on that one little section at a time. And what I'll do is these fit right there. So then I know that whatever is, because I'll pour some in here, so I know that this one, and what I'll do is I'll take the flag off of here and I'll put it like right there. That way I know that this is H, this is whichever one, and I'll just pick a few and just do just these four in this area, and then once I've gotten all of those done in that section, then whatever's remaining in these, I'll put them back in their little container, and then I'll choose the next four, and then the next four, and then the next four, until I've got that whole section done. So that's what we are going to do. So, and then I just put the flag back on the container so that way I know what they are. And then I have this little tub here that I have all of the colors and everything that are for this particular diamond painting is for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and remove. I had already started on this section here, so that's what I'm going to continue working on. So I'm going to just kind of slide this over a little bit so that way this is right here in front of me. So the black is this, number 310 is the black, which is B. And I'm gonna look and just make sure, yeah, there's still some B's that still need to be filled in. So that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna go ahead, and that's going to be there. Oops. I've got a couple. That didn't land inside the tray. So I'll just get those and make sure that they're in the tray. Okay. So let's see. I think I'll do and I don't like to do have similar colors when I'm doing them next to each other, because it'd be too easy to mix them up. So let's see. Let me find in. Okay, that's in, and see, and that's kind of a. So what I'll do is I'll put in down here at the other end. Oops. And let's see, what color is G? Okay, G looks like it's kind of a brown color. Yeah, that's brown. So we'll do that one. Okay, this is D. This is kind of a green. I don't want to do that one yet. What is R? Okay, no, don't want to do R yet. What is O? Okay, O is a real light color. So I'm going to do that one. I don't like to do colors that are too similar to each other. Put that one back in there, put that one back in there. And then this is our little goop that we use, so that way we have our stuff. So I'm just gonna make sure I have some in my thing here. Make sure it's loaded up. Okay, so let's finish up on the black. So, how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. And this is Artsy Wednesday, which means it's hump day. So we're halfway through the week. So we're halfway done with the week. Okay, let me see. Okay. Okay. We'll start with, and I kind of shake it, and then that way it kind of helps get some. This is G. Right there. Okay, G there. G there. But there's no right way or wrong way of doing these. It's just whichever way works best for you. I kind of like to pretty much go in a row, go row by row. That kind of helps me make sure that I don't miss any. And if I do one color at a time in each section, then that also helps. Now I know I have some G's on down here. I'll get to those in a minute, but up here I want to make sure that I get those Now I do have a light that I can put underneath this if I feel I need to help me to see the letters better. But sometimes the stuff, I do need it. Okay. and a lot of times I'll use my other hand just to guide me as far as where to put the next one, as far as that color. That way, when I go to pick it up, then I know right where to come back down here. There are people that prefer to start down here at the very bottom row of whatever and then work their way up. You can certainly do that. That kind of helps you, for one, help you to keep everything lined up. But I enjoy doing these. These are really relaxing. You just kind of take your time. It's just like with coloring in a coloring book, and just kind of take your time doing it. Get back up here and make sure that I haven't missed any up in this area here. Okay, there's one right there, and it's so nice. Okay, I'm missing some here. I don't know what happened to those. They might have fallen off. So I can always come back and fill those back in. When I'm doing those letters over here, I can come in and fill those in. They're probably, who knows. That's usually, you have to be very careful and make sure that you've got it pressed really down really good. What happened here? My music changed on me. It wasn't supposed to. I'm gonna move my mouse out of the way. I think that's what happened, was that I bumped my mouse. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next color. And while I'm doing this, if I do happen to see one of the other colors that I might have missed, then I'll pick those up. And I might go ahead and do that one, this one as well, and that'll kind of help me. Kind of fill in. And then I can see where I'm at with these. And if you go to pick up one of your Dremels and it won't pick up, that might mean that you need to refill your little sticky stuff. But I should be good for right now, because that was a fresh one, brand new one. I wanted to start with a new one. And then when I am completely done with this, then they have stuff that you can put over the top to seal your dots, your Dremels, or whatever you want to call them. To seal them in place so you don't lose any. Okay. Okay. I think what I might do gonna bring you guys, there we go, down a little bit. That way you guys can see a little bit better what I am doing. And what I might do the next time is have the light thing on, so that way you guys can see how that looks. And I got these off of Temu, and each of diamond paintings, they all came with their own of these drills, and stuff. So once I'm done with one, then the drills that are left over, then I just, everything, like I said, I store them in those little, they almost look like from the Tic Tac kind of containers, and I just combine them because the colors are everything, they're all pretty much the same, the same brand, so the colors and color numbers and stuff match up. So then I just, everything, kind of keep them all together. But yeah, once I'm done with this section here, then I'll move up to this section here. Then I'll come over and work this, and then move up to here, here, to here, here, to here. So bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top. So I will end up here at this section up here. And I usually work left to right because I'm right-handed. Okay, this is an O. See what I mean? You gotta be careful or you'll cause them to come off. But I do have a little roller thing that you can use, and it kind of pushes them down to make sure that they have full contact with this. Oops. You gotta be careful or you'll cause them to go flying everywhere. There we go. Okay, one right there. And then like up here and stuff, once you really start filling it in, then it's easy to see what letters, what you really need and where, what goes where. Okay, so now what I do is I'll go down column by column. Okay, there's an N. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pause you, and I'm going to go ahead and get that light. Okay, this is the light pad, and this is the cord. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it in, and then I'm going to plug it into power source. And then has different levels. So what I'm going to do is I'm slide this underneath and see how it See, now I can really see the letters. And then what I'm gonna do is with, I can't do it too much on this, actually. Okay, yeah, I have to have it. Okay, so what I'm gonna oh, sorry about that. Okay, there we go. Just gotta make sure my cord is connected and stays connected. Ah. You have to be very careful with these. They're very sensitive. But now I can actually see the letters a lot better. And actually what I'm gonna do is is that the other end I folded it up, and with this clip I've clipped it to the light, and that'll help hold it in place. Okay, so now I can continue on, and I can actually see better, especially in here with some of the darker colors. Okay, and I think I am done with these four colors, because I am not seeing any more see, I started to speak too soon. Here's 1, 2, 3 ends, and there's an O right there. See, I would have missed those. And then right here's the ends. So there's one. Actually, there's 4 ends. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And seeing here's a couple of bees. Of these. Okay, right here. Right there. There's one right there. See, here's another bee. So Okay, so okay, so now what I'm gonna do is, since I'm done with these colors, I'm gonna go ahead and put them back in the container. And then what I'll do is I'll set these off to the side, because in that way I know that I've already have done these already. For this section. Okay, I've got one right underneath my fingernail there that I need to put. Well, I did have. I don't know where it went to now. Oh well, I'll find it later and I'll put it at, there's two in this thing here, and it goes with, they go into here. Okay, so there's that. So now let's do D, and we'll do R. So I'm going to put R in here. D. Okay, here's D. So I'll put D down here. And see, let's do W. That one's like a blue, so I can definitely tell those two are different. Whoops. Didn't want to do that. Okay, and let's go ahead and do A. looks like we've got some other color. No. Okay. Okay. So W goes right there. I got it. W there, and then 2 R's. Okay, and we've got an A and an A. Okay, and then we've got A's in this row. Okay, there's an R there. Okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is kind of focus on the R's right now. Now that we've got kind of a graphs here, because we've got quite a few R's. Do a W right there. Got a W there. W there. Okay, got an R up here. An R right there. And then a W right below that one. And we've got W there. And we've got an R there. here. And that pretty much fills that in. Okay, we've got an RWR. So we've got an R, W, R, and then a W. We've got two R's down here. Oops. And an R right there. And it feels nice as if when you've got a section like that when it's all filled in. Okay, we've got two R's right there. An R and then two W's. Oop. Well, W. Okay, I've got an R over here. There. Come on down here. I've got one there. Let's go and put that one there. Got one there. Okay, we've got W there. R. W. And an R there. Oh, we've got a W here. Okay, so I have an A here. Now let's fill in these D's. Ah. Well, okay, it's time to reload. Okay. There we go. Sometimes it just doesn't stay loaded up like it's supposed to. Oops. See, I missed an O, but I can always come back and catch that later. Oops. Okay. I've got that one that came off somewhere. Oh, right here. I think. So that's the only place that was missing one other than these and stuff, but I'll catch those when I do down here. But yeah, so that's where I'm going to stop for now. But I'll bring it up so you guys can see how much and everything I got done. So we just got a little bit right here, a few right in here, and then right in here, and then this whole bottom section here, and this section will be done, and then we can move on up to this part here. And I might work on this later on, but I always like to put this down this way. This protects any of the spots that don't have any drills on it in the meantime, and stuff. So hey, thanks for joining me while I worked on my diamond painting, and we will see you in the next video. Bye everyone.